Oh, sorry about that. Let's check this out. All right, everybody. So I wanted to go live and let you guys know I am finally there. So when I say I'm finally there, what I mean is I'm done with my build. I'm completely finished with it. The bike is going to paint tomorrow. It has been a wicked 5 weeks. I've learned a lot. I've struggled a lot. I've had a few people chime in and really help me out with the build, with things I didn't know anything about. But what I want to do is I kind of want to turn it around and let you guys see some stuff. Okay, so there's the bike. I can't tell you how many times I've had that motor and transmission in and out of that bike. The wheels on and off of the bike. Got my spacers made. Got my brake in place. The reason it's down on the bottom is because we were checking for the offset of the chain drive. I got the primary finally finished. Got my 4 studs in place. I still have to make a coil cover, but if anybody knows me, I really like making these. So the way that I'm doing it, might do them. But I want to show you guys this. I did coat my tank, the inside of my tank, which that took all day yesterday to clean the tank out and then etch it and get all of the coating on the inside. You can see it. That coating right there, man, is awesome stuff. We had to clean out the oil bag because I don't know if everybody knows it, but I've had this frame since late 2005, early 2006 is how long I've had this frame. So I needed to clean it out. But I wanted to let you guys know that, let me turn it around. Want to let you guys know that, man, I really busted ass. I hope you guys appreciate all the videos I did building the bike. I know they weren't, the best videos in the world, and I knew going in this was going to be a little bit different than the Discovery Channel biker build-offs, but it's still my hope that I can get the attention of the Discovery Channel or one of those channels to chime in and hopefully pick up the build-off. It doesn't matter to me if Dave wins or if I win or not. The fact that I got to sit here and I literally pushed myself way beyond my comfort zone in building a bike from just a frame all the way out to doing the wiring, laying out all of the metal work, building the gas tank, doing the seat pans, making the shims, having to fight getting that primary to work, having to do all of the little things that I never knew went into building a custom bike. I've talked to just about everybody in the industry, from Art Still to Mike Campbell, Don Ogilvy. Dude, the list is huge. I spent a lot of time on the phone with Brian Barber from Sinners and Saints. I want to say thank you to him. A big shout out to him, because that guy, I mean, he never doesn't take my calls. I can't begin to tell you guys how thankful I am that there's guys out there like him that are still doing it, that are still building these choppers and stuff amidst all of the baggers and doing the bagger builds. I want to give a big shout out to Art Steele for taking my phone calls when I needed his assistance. I want to thank Austin Clenny. Let me give him a real quick shout out. Austin Clenny at AFS Engineering. He's a customer of mine from many, many years ago, but I want to thank him because he did donate $1,000 towards the build, which it turned out I ended up needing that for my paint job because I ran right at $1,000 short. So that's AFS Engineering LLC, Austin Clenny and Charles Huffstutler are the owners of it. So I want to give a big shout out because their company donated $1,000. Like I said, it's going to end up having to go to the paint job. But I want to give a big shout out to me. Y'all ever need any Jeep parts or Jeep advice or anything, y'all call these guys. It'll be right there. It's 318-560-8588, or it's 318-347-1825. I also want to give a big shout out to Bruno Capola, I think is his last name. He helped and donated some money towards all the t-shirts and stuff. I want to thank Chris Sasser for the grind banners. He gave us 2 of them. Dave's got one in his shop and I've got one in my shop. I also want to give a shout out to Magnum Shielding for the clutch cables, which I paid for those. But that's the people that I used is Magnum Shielding. It's the build your own brake lines and clutches and clutch lines and stuff like hydraulic lines. I want to give a shout out to my son Devin for the help. He sacrificed going to see his buddies yesterday so he could help me rotate and flip this frame and clean out the oil bag and everything. So I want to tell him thank you and I love you. I appreciate it. I'm sure there's other people that I really want to give a shout out and a big thank you to that are really helping with everything. I will say this. I've been kind of down on myself since the beginning of this build off. I don't know where Dave stands right now, Ellen. I'm really scared and I'm really nervous. He hasn't posted, well, he posted some pictures of his bike, but he's been given such a rash of shit, I'll say, because of his lack of posting the videos and stuff like I've been doing. But I'm not going to give him a break, but I am going to say this. You know, he does have 2 full shops. He's a professional builder, and I know he's just been busy. So I know that he built the bike. I know the bike is done now. He says he's coming to Galveston to compete against me, which I pray to God he does, because I don't want to look like an idiot in front of the people at the Lone Star Rally, because Candace at the Lone Star Rally, the owners of the Lone Star Rally, are 100% behind the build-off. They donated us a 10x10 booth to showcase the bikes and do the ballot voting. What's up, Rick? They also are doing an article on us in the Houston Chronicle, which Houston's the 5th largest city in the world, or I'll say in the States. So that's going to be some real good promotion for Dave and myself. They're also doing a write-up on us in the Galveston newspaper. So the Lone Star Rally has really stepped up to the bat and supported this, especially for someone like me that just started. I only started the grind page, you guys, you got to remember, maybe back in February. And it started out doing a lot of interviews and stuff. And then, you know, I'm such a hardcore fan of bike building that I wanted to see a new bike building show, but there's not any. So I just decided to, you know, round it up and see what I could do. And here we go. That's how the Grind Live Biker Build-Off started. So I want to give a big shout out to them, to Candace at the Lone Star Rally and the 2 owners of the Lone Star Rally. Thank you for supporting this. Hold on, someone wants to come live. Let me see. There you go. Robert's coming in live. Trash talk him. I don't know his personal situation, so let's not go too hard on him, because I mean, like I said, he has a full-blown shop. He's got 2 shops. He's got employees. He's got a lot more to pay for. Yes, the grind will go live in Galveston. I don't know how I'm going to do it or what's going to happen, but I will say this: we will go live randomly throughout the day for voting. We will definitely be going live for the broadcast so that everybody can watch when we do the ballot voting and stuff like that. I want this to be huge and really big. I think I already have the next 2 contenders that are going to be going against each other. Unfortunately, the whole David versus Goliath thing isn't working out right this minute, because a lot of the Davids don't have the money. They don't have the extra money. These garage jockeys like myself don't have the extra, 15, 20 grand to build a bike. Okay, Ellen, I appreciate that. So I'm going to have to just go against these things. Okay, the rally starts November 1st, which is a Thursday, and it goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's the November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. The actual grind portion of it will be Saturday from about 10:30 in the morning till, I'm thinking, around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then the voting stops like at 4. so that there's time enough to tally up all the votes, and then between 5, I want to think it's between 5:30 and 6, in between the band changes, they're going to allow us to go on stage and tell who actually won the build-off. I appreciate that, Christina. I hope that there's a huge turnout. We had a real big influx of people buying shirts the first week or two, and then it just stopped. So we still have 5X, 4X, 3X, 2X, XL, and large shirts available to be purchased. So if you want a shirt, all you got to do is message me on my personal page. Don't message me on the Grind page. Message my personal page, which is Kevin Sockwell at Kevin Sockwell or American Drag Seats. You can message me, and I'll get all your info, send you a PayPal, and then we'll go from there. Anyway, I just wanted to give a big shout out, show you guys, and tell you guys I'm actually done. I was very, very afraid that I would not be able to get this bike built by September 10th. September 10th is just a day or two over 5 weeks to get the bike built. August 1st is the day I started. August 1st was the day I started, and I was very honest about it. I didn't cheat. I didn't start anything beforehand. I've got all the videos to prove what I've done, how I've done it, from building the tank to fighting the stator, to mocking up and doing the front end by myself. I had a friend of mine, a co-worker, come by and measure all my wheel spacers and things of that nature. But the majority of this bike build was 99% me. I did have some help. I want to thank Hank Finn for coming by and helping me last Saturday night, or I think it was Saturday night. I really, really genuinely appreciate that. It's going to be rough that last 3 weeks. I'm hoping and praying that my painter can get the paint back to me before October 10th so that I can get the bike assembled, final assembly, because I am nervous about some things, because there's parts of it that I still haven't done. You know, I've never done a full, complete wiring job from scratch. Some things are making me nervous. I'm not worried about any of the hydraulics or anything like that, but there's still so much of the build that's weighing on those last 3 weeks of the build before the rally starts that I'm kind of nervous about. But you know what? If it gets right down to that point where I'm just stoked, I just can't do it, I will put a post out there. Anybody willing to come to Houston to help me figure the final of this build out, I would appreciate it, because I'm not afraid to ask for help. I'm not afraid to admit, you know what, I'm a novice. I'm new at this stuff. My bike will be done, even if it's not running. I promise you, that bike will be sitting in Galveston, even if it's not running. I would not do that to everybody. One thing I did find out, I may not get to ride it after all, regardless if it runs or not, is the process to get the tags on it is a really long process. I mean, you got to take your serial numbers from your motor, your transmission, and the frame, which is the MSOs. You have to take those and go get insurance on your bike. Then you have to take that insurance card. You have to go to the DMV and fill out some paperwork. I mean, you got to go back and forth 2 or 3 times to get everything done. It's crazy what it's going to happen. Well, yeah, but I have to find a dealer that can get me a dealer plate. I don't know any dealers in Texas that are just willing to give me a dealer tag. But if I could find somebody, hell yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat. But my whole point is that I want to tell everybody I did it. I'm not going to sit here and pat myself on the back and say what a badass I am. But I will say this, I surprised myself. I did, because I was really, really nervous. I didn't know everything it was going to take to get this done. And somehow, some way, by the grace of God and all the hours I've put into this thing, I got it done. And actually, I got it done. I don't even know when the 10th is. What's this, the 7th, 8th, 9th? Well, I think the 10th is Monday. So I actually got it done a day early. So, as you can see, thanks, Daniel. Hey, man, I appreciate you sending them shirts to me, dude. I was actually just giving you a hard time, but y'all go post it up, Daniel. I don't know what it is. Is it robysomething.com? Post it up for me so I don't look like an idiot. But anyway, I wanted you guys just, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I think that's a sexy motor. It's just, in my mind, that bike is so badass, and I know that, let's put it this way, I earned this bike. Roby'sPub.com, that's it. Thanks, Daniel. Roby'sPub.com. I'm gonna have to find out where he's at one day and make a trip up there and go to this place. But anyway, my whole point is, I love this bike. I love it. I love it. It fought me tooth and nail. The bike didn't fight me. My lack of experience has fought me. Never doing a open primary before, that fought me. Handmade handlebars from Frank Stancato at Death Row Motorcycles in Drums, Pennsylvania. Those were the easiest thing I did. The custom upper controls. I had to do lower extension plates on my forward controls because the forward controls wouldn't fit up against the primary once it was all put together. So I had to hand make some of those and weld them in place. There's so much about this bike, man. It's just, I can't wait to ride this bike. I mean, I'm probably going to be, I mean, don't laugh at me if you see me crying. But this bike means a lot to me. And once this show is over with, I'm going to go live one last time and tell everybody the story behind this bike, because there is a story behind this bike. This bike is a representation of 3 men in my life. And this bike is also inspired by 4 different people in the industry. And I'll tell you who they are inspired by. So if you guys know Billy Lane, Joe Martin, Aaron Green, or Matt Hotch, tag them in this video. If you know them personally, get them to watch this video, because this bike is 100% influenced. Again, I'll say it. It's 100% influenced by Billy Lane, Joe Martin, Matt Hotch, and Aaron Green. So everything on this bike, I took parts and pieces of what they built, me being a fan of what they built, and I incorporated it into this bike. So again, Aaron Green, Joe Martin, Matt Hotch, Billy Lane, if you're watching this, this bike was built because you 4 guys are the total inspiration behind this bike, because I'm a fan of y'all's, and I would love to meet you guys one day and have a picture with y'all with the bike. And I say meet you, I like to see you guys again. I've met you all, hung out with you all, partied with you all, and I appreciate you all, but I would love to have you guys take a picture with this bike, man. So anyway, I'm gonna turn it back around, let y'all look at me again. There it is. That's my my creation, the grind. Biker Build Off. I pray to God that this actually ends up working. I pray to God that we get more builds. I pray to God that we actually get a Discovery Channel TV show or one of the other network TV shows. I would love to see this thing blow up. Hopefully the next 2 builders just totally go crazy and do more than even I did. I could just sit here and ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble all night long, but the bottom line is, I did it. It's going to paint tomorrow. The next time you see this bike, you guys are going to get to see me assemble a fully painted bike. You're going to get to watch me do the wiring. You know, you're not going to get to watch the whole thing because it would get very boring, but I am going to, when I bring that frame back and set it up, you are going to get to see me actually start and do every piece. I'm not going to stop on you then. I'm hoping to have everything back no later than October 10th. So my live videos will go away for at least the next 4 weeks. And after that, we're going to be back on the grind with the first season of the Biker Build Off. And y'all going to get to see me put this thing back together. And let's hope and pray it runs. Let's hope and pray this thing goes crazy, man. But anyway, do me a favor. Share the hell out of this video. Share the hell out of all the videos. Go back and watch the old videos. I don't have to, Tom. I'm done. I got it done. I'm done. I can take it easy now. Spend more time with my wife and my 2 sons. But anyway, I I want to say thank you to everybody that watches. I see who everybody watches. I see all you guys that are always on the video feeds when I'm doing these lives. I appreciate you guys. I want to give a shout out to Christopher Sasser. This guy just showed up on my doorstep. What was it, Thursday night, Chris? And it was awesome hanging out with him. It was just cool. I appreciate it. But anyway, remember, at The Grind Interview on Facebook. Share the videos. Go to American Drag Seat / Attitude Inc. and like the page. That's my personal business page. Go to at The Grind Interview. Like that page. Share both of them. Yes, I am, Tom. I am definitely going to be coming on to your show. Yeah, Chris drove across my lawn. Okay, going back to be chopped live now. What the hell is that? Thanks, James. I appreciate it. Mike, what the hell are you talking about? Going back to be chopped live now. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, so I'm good. I appreciate everybody. Like I said, please share, please like, please follow. Do your thing, man. Help me blow this up. Anyway, you guys have a blessed night. I'm going to let y'all see it one more time before we go. There it is one more time. I centered it up pretty damn good. My seat pan, my solo seat pan. My front wheel with the rotor off of it. Y'all take a good look at that. There's my handlebars. Springer front end fork legs. Here's a lot of my parts. I mean, it's a madhouse, man. It's a madhouse. I'm hoping it will. But I will say, after this build, this bad boy right here is going to get its finishing touches and get done. Manual leave of Street Glide's going to get done. We're going to throw a little love at the Twisted King also. But anyway, you guys go have a blessed night. We will talk to you later. I'm going to end on a picture of this bad boy. Peace out.